Hey, welcome to Monday Inspiration, everybody. Wow, I'm so glad to be here once again. Now, this month has been one of the most powerful months, the most amazing month so far. And today I'm super excited to be here to do this once again every Monday. And as always, my wish for each one of you is to get better, to get to a point where, things are at its momentum level. And for this to happen, you have to get better. For things to change, you have to change. For things to, get better, it all begins with you. Now, if you're new to the family, I say welcome to the family. Um, how we usually do it here is simple. If you're watching this from YouTube, click on the subscribe button, turn on post notification. If you're here with us via Facebook, hit the like button as well. Turn on post notification. You can share this to your friends and let them know that we're live. Today, we're having a very, very powerful entrepreneur in the house, and she's going to share with us her journey so far and how it has been and how she has been able to scale through to the level that she is at the moment. But before we get down to that part, this is 2020, one of the most fascinating years so far in history. A lot of things happened that we literally did not even plan for, but we had to live with it. We just had to live with it. It's life. It's the way it is. The question is, how do you position yourself so that when all these shenanigans are happening, you are at a safe side, okay, not at the receiving end, if you know what I mean. Now, there are lessons I've learned from 2020, and a whole lot of us have actually learned a lot from this year. The first is, we only have one life. We only have one shot at this. So you have to make it count. You just have to make it count because so many people are depending on you. Your success is literally linked to generations. So if at this stage, with all you've seen so far in 2020, you are still not taking life serious and being intentional with the way you live your life, then there's problem. There's a big problem. Because whatever you do, directly or indirectly, will affect not just your life or your life, the life of a family. We're talking about generations unborn. So why wouldn't you want to be intentional about your lifestyle? The next thing I got out from this year, I know the year for me, is not just about ending. We still have enough time to take advantage. So many people have actually given up on 2020. They just feel I'll start 2021. This is so not the year. We really need to scrap this out of the calendar, out of life itself. But this is the year that woke so many people up. This is the year that woke Nigeria as a country up. So why won't we cherish this year? This year made a whole lot of sense. This year made a whole lot of sense. Another key thing I learned is that for things to get better, you have to get better. For things to change, you have to change. And that is what we're seeing in the whole world per se. Nobody is now saying, I have to wait for this to happen. No, people are now taking charge, people are now taking responsibility. And I'm saying this to you. If you desire for things to get better, for things to change, these few days we have, weeks we have before the end of 2020, it's up to you. The ball is in your court. What you do with it at this point is left to you. But I'm telling you that there is still time for you to make an impactful 2020. A 2020 that will go down in history that yes, it was all worth it. Another key thing I learned is that anybody can be anything. Anybody can be anything. A very crazy example. Let's look at onions and what's happening in the whole world. At some point in time, onions was, this invaluable stuff. We know we use it to cook, but you can't compare it to other of its counterparts and all that. But at this point, onion is is a very powerful resource. If you have onion, you're chilling, okay? And it shows to you that consistency is key, okay? Consistency is key. And if you keep at it, let's say with your business, with whatever you are doing, being consistent, even when you're not seeing results, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep pushing, keep pushing. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. There is always light, I assure you. It might be at the 11th hour you decide to give up. What if that is that point? You listening to me? This is it. And you give up this point within the next 1 minute, breakthrough was just there looking at you. We would never know. We would never know. So don't give up. Hold on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. The year was crazy, but you kept pushing, kept pushing. And at December 29th, 29th December, that's when the result gushes forth. And it's all worth it. It's all worth it. When a pregnant lady is carrying the baby, the pains and everything, she's in the labor room, she's trying to push. It's painful. Okay, I'm speaking on behalf of the ladies. It's very painful. But the moment the baby comes out and she hears her baby cry, all the pains are forgotten. Everything. And she's so excited that she now has life in her arms. Okay, and the baby brings joy to her. She has forgotten literally the whole 90 months experience, and she's ready to even go in for another 90 days game plan. Okay, like 9 months game plan. Sorry, 9 months game plan. It just shows you how amazing it all is. The process is what builds us up. But at the end of the day, with the results and everything, it's going to be worth it. I assure you, it's going to be so worth it. Now, another key thing I learned is that you are your biggest driver. Nobody can literally promote you the way you promote yourself. So if you're waiting for another person to literally motivate you, inspire you to do what you know how to do best, what you know if you dive into will take you to another level, okay, a higher level, they're not going to change. Nothing. There is no motivational video, inspirational video you're going to watch, training you're going to go for that would push you, except you decide to push yourself to do what you know you're supposed to do, what will be beneficial for you. Why on earth would you have such information at your fingertips and you ignore it and you don't apply it to your life? When somebody is telling you that this is the blueprint, this is what I did, this is what I didn't do, and this is the result I got, why would you have that information and not apply it? And you keep whining and complaining every day, every week, every month, every year, same thing. When would you get fed up with this and just decide to take charge of your life? Because I want you to understand that you have all it takes. You have everything within you. Everything within you. We've seen people that were literally physically handicapped. Okay, they were handicapped, but they kept on pushing. They are one of the most influential people in the world. And you have your eyes, you have your nose, you have your ears, you have a functional body, you have a brain, okay, and your mind is sound, and yet you're giving excuses. The government is not the problem, okay? ASU is not the problem. The police is not the problem. The world is not the problem. Your church is not the problem. I'm telling you, you are the problem. And the day you decide to solve this problem, work on you, everything changes. Everything changes. So you are so important, and yet most persons haven't realized this. You are waiting for other people to validate you. You validate yourself. You are enough. You have all it takes to become whatever you want to become. Nobody is stopping you. You are the only one stopping yourself. So let's get to it. Let's make do. Make do with this few days we have in this year. If there's anything that stood out during the whole COVID period, the lockdown period, was that your qualification doesn't matter. Mm-mm. Your qualification doesn't matter if you're listening to me. It's just the paper. The question is, how skillful are you? How skillful are you without that certificate? What can you do that will stand out that your counterpart can't do? And that is what sets you apart from the whole crowd. Are you good with makeup? Yes, we have a whole lot of people that do makeup, but what makes you different? What additional skill are you bringing to the table that would say, if you are not here, this would be lacking? And that is why we see many people go for advanced skills and all that. But the thing is, with all the information and everything, if you decide not to implement this, nothing changes. You have everything. Looking for information, you have YouTube as the #1 university in the world. How often do you access it? The same YouTube can be used for good and also used for evil. What do you use it for? We have one of the most powerful devices on earth, which is the smartphone, to share information. What information are you sharing? Are you just, forwarding messages you just receive on WhatsApp? Or are you sharing contents or receiving contents that would literally expand your horizon and develop your mindset? And as well, bring customers to you as it relates to business, give you access to people. The same lockdown period we're in, some businesses were thriving and scaling, okay, because of information, because of the resources we have. And yet most people were complaining and complaining and complaining. But that just tells you how life is, okay? We'll have those that would definitely complain. And they've been complaining all their lives. But I'm telling you, that shouldn't be your case. You can do more. You can decide to take charge of your life. You can decide to go the extra mile and say, no, I want to be responsible. I want to do the ordinary things in an extraordinary way so that I would achieve extraordinary results. Will it be easy? No. Will it be worth it? Definitely. Definitely. Because if it were easy, everybody would be doing it. If you didn't get that part, if it were easy, everybody on earth would be doing it at this point. But note this, in life, if you do what is easy, life will be hard. If you do what is hard, life will be easy. So you are the one to decide for yourself which you would take. Okay. At the end of all this, I always emphasize on this. There are 4 things to do at this point. 4 simple things. The first is do nothing. Yes, 2020 is fast spent. Okay. And most people started the year with goals. And we've lost hope. It's not going to work. Nothing is going to work. This year is messed up already. But this year has been the blessed year so far for me. I don't know about you, but it has been one of the most amazing years in my life. I want you to pick a pen, pick a paper, write down your goals, okay? 10 goals, 20 goals, write these goals down and categorize them and scale them. The goals that need to happen before this year. Now, when you do this, on average, you're going to round up with 2 to 5 goals. Now, focus on those goals. This assignment is not compulsory. Focus on those goals from now till the end of this year. Even if it's 2 you achieve, celebrate your achievements. Take your time to celebrate them. Because guess what? The year did not go in vain. You achieved something. And you're going to work at this to make sure 2021 is fascinating, is amazing. And this is possible. For those of you who decide to do this assignment, trust me, trust me. The way you step into 2021 is going to be far different. Far different. But mind you, like I said, what is easy to do always, what is easy to do is also easy not to do. I just said this now. What is easy to do is also easy not to do. It's all in your hands. The power is in your hands. 4 things you can do at this point. Decide to do nothing. Don't do anything. Or you decide to retreat. You've gotten all this information. You have access to resources. And you decide that today is the day I want to take charge. And as you begin, just after this session, you just dive into it. You are retreating. Oh my God, this is difficult. I can't do this. I can't do this. You've been saying that for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You've been retreating your whole life from the very things you knew you could actually do. But like I said, for things to get better, you have to get better. You have to take charge. It's very, very possible. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. The next thing to do is that just be average. Be an average human being, okay? And guess what? Average activities equals average results. Average activities equals average results. If you go to an average school, the learning is average, the teachers are average, everything is average. You become an average human being. And guess what? Your income is average. You can't really do anything when you're average. So I would advise you, never be average. Never, never. It's like I'm commanding you at this point, whatever happens, do not be average. Because it is that same average lifestyle, that mindset that has kept many of our predecessors, okay, at a stage of confinement, a stage where they refuse to grow, a stage where they settle for less, a stage where they just live life the way it is, not reaching for their highest potential. How can you give up on life just at age 30 when we have people who started their life at age 50? And that is all because you decided to live an average life. And then you stick to what you've got in the conditioning of the society, and you tell yourself, this is it. When there's room for more, I'm telling you, there's room for more. For those that strive and move the extra mile, there is room, there's space upstairs for everybody. For those that are willing to stretch and go the extra mile. And you can do that. You can do that. And that leads us to the next level, which is taking massive action. It's not meant for everybody. Yes, even the Bible says, the poor you have amongst you. So it's not everybody that will succeed. That is a true fact. Everybody can be successful, okay? But not everybody will be successful because not everybody is willing to pay the price for success. But if you desire success and you really want it bad, then fight for it. Fight for it. Take massive action. Even when you're not seeing results, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep pushing. The results are going to come forth. The results are going to come forth. It's sure. It's very sure. I sincerely celebrate women, most especially the Vice President of America. An amazing personality. If you go down her storyline, it has been powerful. Coming from somebody that literally came into America, the mom without anything, and fast forward, here she is, the vice president. What am I saying? I'm saying, even though it's looking like all hopes are lost at this point, okay, you are like a bridge for the next generation. Whatever decision you decide to do from now till they come in, okay, it will literally build a foundation for them to build up on. So this is me asking you to take responsibility, not just for yourself, but for generations to come, so that they would come back and sit back and say, there was a time somebody in our genealogy, in our family, decided to do this, and now he paid the price, and we're reaping from that sacrifice he made. Are you willing to make that sacrifice? Even if you are screaming yes over there, yes 1,000 times, it's not by saying yes. The question is, what do you do next? Do you take massive action, or do you relent and you relax? I sincerely commend every woman out there making sure that she is independent, doing what she needs to do legally, okay, to make sure she becomes the best version of herself, because it's not easy out there for women. Okay, the society have most especially Nigerian women, society have made it so bad that it is difficult for them to thrive in the country. But most of you are doing it excellently well, and I sincerely commend you. And I'll be bringing up on stage right about now somebody that is doing that, and she is doing well according to the MC Macaroni. Oi, she's doing excellently well, and I sincerely commend her for that. So I'll be ushering CEO Tolu Design, an amazing friend of mine, somebody that I sincerely admire her work ethics, tenacity, and commitment towards her work. Okay, I hope you are there with me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wow, you're looking good. Hello.
Hi, Ma.
How are you? How are you? How was your weekend?
Mm, it was quite stressful, but thank God it's
Okay.
over.
Yeah. Thank God for that. It's a new week. People will say new week, new
Yes,
me.
yes, and I'm looking forward to amazing stuff for this week.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes, sincerely, you're glowing. You're glowing. But
Seriously.
let's let's get to it. So tell us about yourself. Who is Tolu?
Well, Tolu is just a simple girl. I finished from Dublin Polytechnic. I served my country last year. This year
Okay,
was March
wow.
8. Yeah, Self-employed for now. Let's just
Okay.
say it that way. I'm into crochet and knitting. Like I kind of met both of them because they are both amazing stuff and something
Yeah.
I love doing. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Would you like to share with us family?
Yeah, I'm the first child anyway. Hey.
Yee, wow. A whole lot of responsibilities there.
Yeah. From a
Okay.
family of four, I'm the
Mhm.
first. I got entrepreneurial as family. Like my dad and my mom are into entrepreneurial also. Like so, it's
Okay.
like the family thing.
Family thing. That's amazing. So they understand the language you're speaking.
Yes.
That's yeah. That's super amazing. Now, to you, what's like your definition of entrepreneurship?
Okay, to my own knowledge, I take entrepreneurship as someone who decides to start something new, a business. You decide to challenge yourself to do something different, not like probably it's not existing before, but you try to do it in your own way.
Yeah.
Somehow it's going to work for you. So entrepreneurship has to do with you, one business, putting up together and starting something in order to help one way or the other the masses.
Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now, you've been an entrepreneur for years now. Okay, officially, how many
Yeah,
years?
3 years.
3 years. So unofficially, how many years?
Okay, unofficially, I've been an entrepreneur like since I was 7. Yeah, since I
Okay,
was 7.
okay.
When being a child and being able to create something different, your friends tend to come and buy, no matter how little the amount is, but you get to make a
Yeah.
little money from it. So,
Okay. So how has the journey been so far?
um, honestly, I kind of stopped it much younger. Then I decided to like just start up something, but I never actually knew I would be crocheting for money anyway, because it's just
Okay.
something that I want to use to keep myself warm. I don't like
Yeah.
being cold. Yes, and when you go to the market, they will start giving you price for head warmer. It's happen something that we just sit and just look at. So I just tried to like do something, and it got the attention of few classmates of mine, and that was how it started. Boom, they started
Hmm.
making money from it.
Yeah. And here we are. Here we are.
Yes.
Beautiful. So where did you learn the art of crocheting from?
Okay, I learned the art of crochet from my mom,
Yay! Wow! Wow! Wow!
and it's not like something I actually like pay attention to learn. It's something that I want a bag. And she was like, Madam, if you want the bag, sit down, watch how to do it, and go and do your own somewhere else. I will not make it for you. And that was how it all started. And
Yeah.
funny enough, even for the fact that I didn't do it for almost years,
Okay.
the fact that I could pick it up again and still remember how to make it is amazing, because you get
Yeah.
people telling you that it's been long ago and I can't even remember how they do it. And I
Yeah.
kind of wonder how I was having that retentive memory that I can still do this. It's surprising anyway.
It's in the blood.
You gotta say that again.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Now, we are Nigerians, so we tend to mix up stuffs we don't know. We know nothing about. So please
Yeah.
clarify us. When it comes to crocheting and knitting, me personally, I don't know. I don't know the
Okay.
difference.
Okay. First of all, I want to say crochet is quite different. It's a different thing entirely, because crochet has no machine. Like there is no machine for crochet. It just has to do with just one particular hook, just one
Yeah.
pin that you use your left hand as your machine, depending on if you're lefty or you're righty. You understand?
I see.
You kind of use one hand to create an outfit. But when it comes to knitting, we have two ways of knitting. We have the
Okay.
machine knitting and we have the hand knitting. The hand knitting has to do with two stick. Some are plastic, some are iron, but
Metallic.
basically two sticks that you have to use in creating with your two hands moving together at the same time. But when it comes to the machine, it's just something you move left and right. And
Left and
the
right.
machine is quite faster. It's quite faster, but it all depends on the strength you have in pushing it anyway, because it's not that easy anyway. But the father is faster.
So to you, which is more efficient, maybe when it comes to durability level and all that?
Both.
Both.
Both. So long
Okay.
there's no fire on it, so long there's no scissors or razor on it, trust me, it lasts as long as possible. And for the fact that if you don't outgrow it when it comes to an outfit, if you don't
Yeah.
outgrow it,
Yeah.
trust me, your children, the first child will wear it, the second will wear it, the third will wear it. Keep counting.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's new information downloaded upstairs.
Yes.
Now, I don't know your age, but I'm thinking you're in your 20s to like not 30, but that 20s. Okay. Now, with all the information you've gathered so far, if you were to go back in time and address the Tolu of 10 years in her, 10 years old Tolu, what would be your advice to her?
I'll be like, Tolu, you know that you can do this thing, but you would have been a billionaire by now.
Ah!
But I'll be like, Tolu, you fucked up. You actually messed up, Papa. See this thing that you have used to make money, just kept it. Even my classmate was like, I never knew you were doing this. I said, whom I didn't even have it. Like, I really messed up.
But here we are, and we're working really hard towards achieving, that level of success. Now, who has been, or what has been like your greatest source of inspiration so far?
My mom.
Okay.
She's actually a very strong woman. Like, she has inspired me. My friends, couple of friends. Let me not mention them so that their head will not start swelling up.
Mention names, oh.
My friends, most especially a big thanks to CEO Obabid. She has been my supporter from day one.
Yeah.
With a lot of friends that because if I start mentioning, we won't finish today. But they have been my backbone. Like, they kept encouraging, because at first I got cold feet because they don't buy. You understand? But the fact that they don't buy, they are always supporting you one way or the other. My friends and family, most especially my parents, it's not every day you get your parents to support your dreams.
True.
So they have always been there for me, and I want to give a big thumbs up to them.
Thumbs up to dad and mom. You're doing well. Okay, and they are definitely going to reap the the fruit of their labor. Definitely.
Amen.
Yeah. Now, as an entrepreneur, we all face challenges, and it's crazy when somebody comes out and just do this, how I started, how it's going, as if everything was rosy, which we know it's not. There are days you feel like giving up, but we keep pushing. Yeah. Don't be deceived by the Instagram lifestyle. So what has been the challenges you've been facing so far?
When it comes to financial issue, number one, and what comes to the financial issue has to do with getting the materials. Sometimes what you actually need to use, you can't actually get them because you have this restriction of it is not being produced in Nigeria. And if you want to place order for it, they will start telling you 3 weeks, 1 month. And here's your customer who can't wait that long for that.
True.
Then secondly, when it comes to social media, oh jeez, that's like I'm giving up, I'm tired, because they'll tell you your customer base on Facebook, your customer base, Instagram, Twitter. Like, how do you want to merge everything together? It's not easy. I mean, one man standing for now, we never break the unit into this person is handling social media. Seriously, it's not easy when it comes to social media. Social media, in fact, is another house on its own. Trust me. Because you have to convince your customer that, because this time around, we are not like professional tailors, you understand? And this thing, they know we have to push it. Now, how do you want to convince them to be patient enough for it to be able to finish up? How do you want to convince them that you're not running away with their money? How do you want to convince them that they are getting what they are ordering? You understand?
True.
Not just easy.
Yeah.
I'm still finding to balance it anyway, because I can't tell you that I've balanced it. No, I've not. But I'm still finding my way around it, and definitely I know I'll get there. Definitely.
Okay. That's good. We are Nigerians, and it's hard for us to trust anybody.
Very hard. Yeah. The country will make it hard to save.
But we're getting better. Nigeria is going to be great again. Yeah. Now, if you're to describe your brand, Tolu Design, using three powerful words, what would those words be?
Okay, I stand for number one, trust. Number
Okay.
two, consistency.
Okay.
Then number three, durability.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Have you ever had issues with your clients before?
Yes, let's say 1 to 10. I've had issue with 1%. Just 1%.
Okay. What
Yes.
went wrong?
The first one, it's not like I didn't get her size, but she was complaining about the armhole was a little bit too big, you understand? And
Yeah.
having to
Yeah.
convince her, she was so angry. She was like, it's for her birthday. She was like, it was like she has teared me down already on that phone call. But funny enough, after all the old threat, I'm not going to bed. I'll just look for who to give it to. Their former hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I got amazing pictures. And I was like, she say, she said, see you. The thing too far, I must wear now. Then the other one that I could remember, she said
Yeah.
she told me that she's size 8, and I'm a size 8, and she told me she wants size 8, and she didn't tell me that she's actually size 6. She just told me 8. And me, I made
Oh.
like my size fitted for her. Only for it to
Yeah.
get to her, she was complaining that she wanted to be smaller than this. And I said anything smaller than this is actually size 6. She said, oh John. Oh, don't say oh John. So it's crazy.
So it was sorted out.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, okay, that's good. Now, in life they said everybody needs to have a mentor, somebody you are like following the person's footsteps or blueprints towards success. Do you have a role model or a mentor?
Partially, I don't have like a mentor, but I had a guardian one period, like I think early last year, stroke this year, but not like as close as we used to be. But other than that, I've always been me, myself, and I just believe in myself because I keep pushing myself. I believe once I have that faith, once I have the strong belief that I can do it, I don't think any other thing is more like supporting ground.
Okay, okay. But mind you, nobody gets far alone.
Yeah, I know nobody gets far alone. It's not like I don't look up to anybody, but like more like holding on to this person, like it's just this person. Nah, that's not been my thing. I just see this person. I'm like, if this person can do it, definitely I can do better.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
There's always room for improvement. Now, at
Yeah.
this point, sir, tell us something we don't know about you.
You see?
Tell us something we don't know about you.
Okay. One thing most of you don't know about me is that I get angry a lot. But more like if I see a message from a customer, most especially, and I'm angry, I'll first just ignore the message like I didn't even see it. Once of all, I even put up my data. And if I know that this customer will definitely call me, I'll put up my phone. Because I'm already boiling. Now keep telling myself, breathe out. Customer always right. Customer always right. Customer has the right. I once lashed out on a customer of mine, but she was pissed. Like, she was angry. I was angry. I didn't even say sorry. She was the one that now later calmed down. Like, you should be able to say sorry. You know you are wrong. I'm your customer. I'm right. I get angry easily, but I think mostly I get maybe 1% that knows that I get angry a lot. It's something that I tend to hide under a smile, or I tend to take my time before I reply, so you don't even know that this girl has gone AY already. Like, you don't even know that I finished you already. So.
Hey, and you're doing it well.
Then another thing,
yeah.
some people think I'm very fast. Hell no, they missed it well. Like, they didn't get it at all. They think I'm like very fast because whenever I make a few video clip, I show them the fast part of me. They have no idea how many days I abandon that work before I come back to it. But many people think I'm fast. That is why I tend to do this in a longer period of time, so that you don't even know that this girl slept for 3 days before she decided to touch your work.
Ew.
It's your face.
I think that's the whole idea of entrepreneurship. You are in charge of your
Yeah,
time. As long as you deliver and your
that's the most
clients are
important.
happy, you're making the money,
Yeah.
the time duration you stick to the time duration. Leave
Mhm.
behind the scene to us.
Yes.
It's not your wahala. We'll
At
deliver.
all.
So job well done on that. Now, as it relates to crocheting, okay, and knitting, Nigerians, we are myopic to that industry. A
Mhm.
high percentage of us. I hope I'm making sense.
Yes.
Cool. So at this point in time, I'm going to give you the floor to address Nigeria and international persons listening and tell
Mhm.
us what we need to know about the industry.
Okay. First of all, I think I encountered a lady who said she was actually interested in the craft, and she wanted to do it, but her dad said, "Hell no, you can't do it. Of all things to do, you can't do it," and she felt bad. So she was trying to tell me how she go about it if my parents support me. Well, from day one,
Yeah.
my dad had never objected to what I do, so I didn't even know what to tell her. So one thing I want to say in Nigeria is that aside from the fact that crochet and knitting produce good money, trust me, it produces good money. It comes with good
Yeah.
pay. Trust me, one thing you should know is that it help health wise, like with our health, because you get to like relax. Because you can't do anything without relaxing. You have to relax to do
Sure.
anything you want to do. So it help you relax more often. So and in schools these days, you get them talking about painting, you get them talking about cyber, you get them talking about tailoring, home management, but you barely hear anything about crochet or knitting. Trust me, it's part of it because it's skillful. It helps these children make one or two change. You understand, to help
Yeah.
themselves. Our parents can't do it all. Take it or leave it. They can't do it all. That is why at times they will tell you that I don't have money. Don't be saying the money no day. It's just like they don't list their problem where you don't give them already and you want to add more. Help these children to be self-built. Then another thing is we only have limited quality of yarns. The yarns are the wool. You people know it as wool.
Yeah.
We call it
Yeah.
yarns.
I call it Wulu.
We need we need better quality. We need more industry to come up, you understand, to produce better,
Yeah.
because if you go outside you see different textures, different qualities, and you get jealous. Trust me, I get jealous mostly. At times my customer will be like, "Tolu, you know if you use this one, my dear, if I tell you the price, so if only they could help us improving it. Then when it comes to school activities, they should please not hesitate to attach it to their entrepreneurship. You understand? It will help the
Yeah.
children. So please, they should stop downgrading us and they should please value our product because it takes hours, days.
Days.
I am sure there are projects that take weeks, especially when you want to make blankets. You want to make a rug, it takes weeks. Please, people should value it and stop downgrading us. It is handcraft. See, it is rope that will turn to clothes for you. So just give it a little bit of value, and
Yeah.
trust me, if you can do it the same way you value your palm slippers that you like your shoemaker to make for you,
Mm.
Nigeria will
Your
be
Louis Vuitton bag. Yeah, that's just it. That's just it. Um, Now how do we let's say I purchase one of your products. How do I manage it or sustain it so that it's lasts
well.
longer?
Every product has its own way of management, but when it comes to my outfits and my sweater, but generally all our products are not meant to be ironed. No, 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 no.
Okay.
I go send the work. No
Okay.
iron am. Nothing like I
Okay.
go use tissue, I go put paper on top. Come, I know you don't iron it. Yeah, there are ways you maintain everything. Some of them say it's not even advisable to use the washing machine on it. And worst of
Okay.
all, spinning it. If you overspin it, you can see a large sweater will become something small like a baby can put on. So we
Mm,
have just a little less stressful way of maintaining your sweaters. Like, okay, this outfit is this year, shape. You will say it's this year. So let me not just use this outfit. I have sweaters that I've been wearing for the past 3 years and we are still good to go. If you will see it, you'll be like, when did you make this sweater? You tend
yeah.
not to wear it always. If you know you love it, come and buy more. Buy more color. Have don't overstress it. You understand? Don't wash it too
Yeah.
much. Don't iron it. Don't spin it. Allow it to be well sun dry. If it's not well sun dry, trust me, it has this awful smell you don't want to get from it. No matter the amount of
Okay.
perfume you spray, everybody must
Yeah.
say your clothes smell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Noted. um Now, with your experience so far, 3 years at it, and the time you are putting into it, I'm sure you've done well over 1,000 work hours, ten
A
thousand
lot.
work hours. So you are
Yes.
literally like an expert when it comes to this. Now, would you say that there's
Like,
a
I don't like saying I'm expert.
okay? So it's not for you to say; it's for we to tell you. Would you say like there's like a formula to success?
Yeah, when it comes to my line of business, when I say my line of business, I'm not talking about crochet only. I'm talking about those into handcraft. I think
Yeah,
number one is consistency. You need to be consistent in it. Like, don't give up. Yes, there are periods you feel tired, you feel you have exhausted all that you have. All you need to do is calm down, relax. Nobody even know you are missing because you still get to post your old products. You understand? You still get to
definitely.
post something you feel like doing, but you are not done yet. But you are trying to recharge your system in between.
True.
You understand?
True.
So be consistent. Be creativity. Like, you have to be creative about everything. You
Yeah,
need to be
innovate,
very creative.
innovate.
Yes. And
Yeah,
now you don't need to lean on your understanding. The world is advancing, technology is growing every day. Follow
yeah,
up. Very important. Follow up. Do the following up. Find people that are already advanced than you. Go look for them. Go search for them.
yeah.
In fact, Google has made everything easy. If you just type crochet now, you see people that have done crochet. You see people that are into the crochet industry. If you type tailoring now or fashion house, you see fashion house. Go close to them. If you have to travel, my dear, travel.
Yeah,
Mail them. Like, just keep up. And once you are doing that, trust me, you are good to go, because your work
true,
has to speak for itself, not
true.
just you bragging, dancing on social media, telling them this. And let those customers give those nice testimonies. Let them tell them
True.
how far, so that they keep in check.
Definitely, definitely. Now talking about innovations, and being creative,
Yeah.
we notice the new trend when it comes to Tolu design, the bags. So please, according to MC Macaroni, he'll do like this and he'll say what's going on. So please, what's happening?
Oh, thank you. Well, I've not really been a fan of bags, but I realized that most of my friends are, they love bags. In
Okay.
fact, if you enter their room, it's like the bags, plenty pass the clothes with the inside there. So,
Yeah.
and if there is beaded bag, if there is Ankara bags, if there is leather bag, if there is suede bag, haba, what's up? I'm very sure it's men small let capital come up with their own bags. Let me market one up with my own now. Let's show you that there's also crochet bag. And now
Yeah.
the good thing about the crochet bag is that it's not like your not regular crochet wear that is very light. The bag is thick. We make sure
Okay.
we make use of materials that is very thick, and everything we use are all handmade. Trust me,
Yeah.
they last longer, just like a regular bags. They can carry weights, like, just drop anything you want to drop, depending on the size of bag you get. Your bag is good to go for you.
Okay. What's the cost?
The lowest amount for my bag, it's not much, oh. It's just 20,000
Hey.
naira.
This one you literally had to scratch your head. I see wahala. Okay, okay, 10. It's okay. And the most expensive of them all would
The
go
most
for.
expensive for now. So you see
Okay.
me, I'm serious for now. Just for
Mm-hmm.
now, it's 15,000
Mm-hmm.
naira. So
Bam.
we can, I can create the one that will be more than 15,000 naira. Don't be surprised, but don't worry, I will not
Definitely.
make it so expensive. But when you see it, you know you're buying quality. They're giving you quality
Definitely.
all the time. They give you something that goes spoil and no, 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 no. Trust me, they give you quality.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what are our expectations? This year has been fast spent, and observing with the way things were with you, I know you didn't feel the pinch of the COVID drama and every other thing.
Says
But what are
what?
you felt the pinch?
Why not?
My goodness.
What? Some customer work are still
Hey.
in my house up till now, so I'm feeling it. They're supposed to be wearing this stuff.
Ah. Okay, okay. We'll find a way around it. Things are getting better.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, when stuff like this happen, the question is, how do I just take charge, scale up my business, switch up my, how would I put it, my usual pattern of operating. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Good. So if you were basically, offline, 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 then you go online, you get people that just pay and you deliver, using all those delivery services, and your income doesn't really drop that much. Yeah. Did your income drop?
It drops, so not
Oh
talking.
my goodness. Hey. Hey. Okay. Okay, but we either win or we learn. So we've learned a whole lot from this year, and we're going to work
Um,
at it to be better.
um, well, the COVID-19. Well, it kind of affected me in a way because when everywhere was locked down, we
Yeah.
had challenges of getting materials to work, and
True.
it was like more like people were scared that this country they no go open Nigeria anytime soon, and they no want make cold catch them for house. They don't want to lack this, they don't want to lack that, so they kind of
Yeah.
start placing orders, and now they are insisting on their calling. And I was having a difficult time to get those things across to me to work with them. And
Okay.
secondly, they were not even feeling the fact that they have paid and they are not collecting it. But me, I was feeling the fact that I'm storing a lot of works in my own house and my house is not the
Yeah.
storeroom. So
True.
it's kind of affected because later, when they opened the whole state and all that, things now became expensive. Everybody was running
Yeah.
for their life. There was no money. They would not be like, Tolu, don't you understand the situation? And how will I be able to
Yeah.
tell my back and my hand that can't you understand the situation when it's the same number
True.
of period of time we will still be consuming making those things?
Very true.
So that's it.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Now, where do we expect to see you in the next 2 to 4 years time?
I see myself mixing up with the fashion world in general. Now, all these
Okay.
fashion stylists should not just push us to one side. We myself, we do on board. You understand? I
Definitely.
see myself in the wrong way. I see myself coaching. I see myself not even in Nigeria. Claude, for
Hmm.
example, we are going overseas. We
Possible.
can do it. Yes,
It's
so
happening.
very possible. It's going to be possible, not just possible.
Okay, I like that. I like the confidence. So it's going to happen.
Definitely.
And we'll be glad we had this conversation. And then we'll
Eh,
say, I said it then and it's happening now.
yes.
Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Okay, now I sincerely respect female entrepreneurs because it's not easy. It's not easy. And most people see how difficult it is, or family or the society is just confine them to this little box, so they're unable to actually do more, become what they really want to be. So when I see people like you, and the rest people I'm talking about, I sincerely commend all you guys. I sincerely do.
Thank you.
So I want you to just give a short word of inspiration, okay, to all other female entrepreneurs out there.
Okay. Well, to all other young ladies, women, mothers, um, once you're a female out there, I want to say there is nothing limiting you to whatever you want to achieve. And who says you can't do what you want to do? Who says there is no time? Who says that this? Who says that? It's all matter of you. Like, we
Yeah.
need you to take the first step. See, I don't believe. Okay, you will say after all, she started early. To me, you said I started early. To me, I started late. So what are you saying? You are saying that you have children. Hello, those children grow up. Those children sleep most of the time.
Yeah.
I tend to ask married women who are entrepreneurs how they cope. You understand? It's not easy. They'll tell you that when their children are asleep, despite the fact that they need that sleep, they stay up. That is when they want to reach out to their customers. They want to do one or two things just to improve that business. So who says that because I'm just getting married, I can't do it? Who says I'm still in school? You can walk
Yeah.
around your time. There's nothing stopping you. The first step you need to do is pray. Believe in
Okay.
yourself. Take that first step and take that money that you have been hiding under your bed, bring it out. Then when you come with your plans, you understand, they will
Yeah,
definitely contribute. And trust me, you see
definitely.
yourself going places. Ask questions. Questions is very important. When you don't ask questions, you miss out. You
True.
miss out big time. So you get to ask questions, get yourself acquainted with those that are already ahead of you. Don't be shy. If you are shy, carry that shyness, carry and put it in your pocket first, pocket and keep it for one side. You understand? If not pride, find where to go keep that pride. Just step up your game. Don't let
Yeah.
anything for any sake put you down. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Like, it's not easy. Trust me, I know it's not easy. You will
Yeah.
say that I'm not married. After that, I still clean house for my father. I still cook. I
Mm,
still go market. So it's just how to walk around your time. Just walk around your time, and trust me, you see it's easy for you. So that's it.
okay, okay. So I hope we all got that point. That's powerful. Powerful words from a very powerful lady. So thank you so very much. Please tell us what's in store at the moment.
For now, it's just my bags, my sweaters. Because I think people can getting sweaters these days. Probably is it because I told them that if they don't buy sweater now by December, they'll buy sweater 11,000 naira. But don't worry, I know some people start wondering if I have something for them in December. There is no discount,
Yes,
though.
there is
No
discount.
discount, though. No discount. But I got something for you. I'm planning on a referral gift. I know some of you will
Okay.
say you have been referring people. You have been referring people. I did not know you have been referring people. Let's be honest. Your friends didn't tell
Yeah.
me. But this time around, you will tell your friend. Your friend don't come and ask for price. Your friend pays money. And when your friend pay me good money, I'll
Okay.
credit your account also. And we all
Okay.
are happy. I get
Hmm.
busy, then joining my money also. Win-win. And your friend also get a gift for also patronizing me. Can you see it? The love is going
Yeah.
all around. We are all
Yeah.
happy together.
Everybody's winning.
So just stay tuned and wait for it.
Noted. Noted.
Yeah.
Now, how can we access you?
Okay. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on
Okay.
Instagram. I'm on Google, but Google is just for direction to my house. Check out my product over
Okay.
there. Check out the price and maybe house address when you are trying to locate me. Because I
Yeah.
work from home basically. So check me out at Toluse Designs on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Toluse Design, no underscore, just Toluse Designs. There's a S
Designs.
after the designs.
Oh, just spell it out. I think that would help.
TOLUSEDESIGNS. Toluse Designs. Then,
Okay.
if you want to call me or you want to WhatsApp me, you want us to chat, you want us to have a cool conversation, you can call me on 070
Okay.
6094
So we've actually come to the end of our session. I hate to say goodbye, but we just have to say goodbye.
I need to leave also.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
have a whole lot in your hands. So
Yes.
I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming through. We've planned this for a long period of time, and we're going back and forth, back and forth. But here we are. So I sincerely appreciate. Thank you for having us. Okay.
You're welcome. And
And
thank you for having me also.
we sincerely wish you an amazing 2020. Okay. Although it's been, fascinating, but it's going to end in a grand style.
Yes, I enjoyed my
Definitely. Yeah.
2020 anyway.
I did too. I did too. So if you didn't, we are sorry. We're sorry.
But you can
See
see
you
me some.
2021. Definitely, definitely. There's enough time. There's enough time. So to everybody listening, this is CEO Tolu Design, an amazing female entrepreneur.
Thank you.
She is doing well and she'll keep doing well. Yes, to the best of her abilities. Her information are below or above this post. You can contact her. As always, our goal is to help you get better because it's a stone cold fact that you can get better. For all that happens when you decide to take charge of your life. Because for
Yeah,
things to get better, you have to get better. For things to
definitely.
change, you have to change. So it all begins with you. So before you leave, don't forget to like if it's Facebook, if it's YouTube,
YouTube.
subscribe. Yeah, and turn on post notification. So we'll see you all same time next week.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, Miss Tolu. So
Thank you so much.
bye.
Bye.